Happy Monday! Becky Thames here for The Drive at 5, and today I wanted to talk to you about the fastest way to get reviews on Amazon. Wow, what a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. So I woke up this morning, first thing, had someone screaming at me from across the pond telling me that I'm dishonest, and I'm like, ah! And then I get to work. Hey Rachel, thanks for joining. Hey Teresa. And then I get to work, and crazy day because tomorrow is our audit at work. And then audit, like every 3 years my laboratory gets audited by the state, so tomorrow's the big day. And of course we want to make sure everything's just perfect, right? And so it is. I'm so proud of my chemists. They did an amazing job, and tomorrow the state will be here to certify our lab. So excited about that. And then now I want to talk to you about the fastest way to get Amazon reviews. So if you're a seller on Amazon, you know that there are many ways that you can get reviews. One, you can have a seller review. Hey Delroy, thanks for joining. You can have a seller review, and you can have a product review. Now, if you're a buyer on Amazon, a lot of the times that you don't know. Well, first of all, buyers most of the time do not leave feedback or leave reviews on Amazon. And so when they do leave a review, 9 times out of 10, it's for the seller. So they'll say this product sucks, but they'll leave it under the seller review. Now, if you're a seller, you can have that type of feedback removed because it is a product review. Well, sometimes sellers leave, not sometimes, a lot of times, sellers leave 5-star reviews saying this product is amazing, but they leave it under the seller review and not the product review. So the fastest way to get reviews on Amazon is to go back through your seller reviews, and hopefully you stay on top of this. There's many softwares that are available. I actually use a software that if I get a negative feedback, like boom, I get an email that says, hey, this was negative, because remember, you always want to take care of your customers. You want to wow your customers, and if you get notification that you had a 2-star and like 20 seconds later they're receiving an email, they're going to be like, ah. And so that's the kind of things that you want to do too. If you can, you want to have wow customer service moments. And so what I wanted to share with you is, if you go back through your seller feedback, and for the ones that left product reviews, send them an email and say, hey, thank you so much for the glowing, review. I don't know if you know this, but you left it under a seller review. I think it would be very beneficial for other potential Amazon buyers to see this review. Would you mind leaving this exact same review here, and give them the link where they can leave the review? Hey Marty, thanks for joining. And leave them the review, or leave them the link where they can leave the review, right? So that's what you want to do. So listen, I want to talk about something else today, because today's day number 13. Man, I got on the treadmill first thing this morning, because yesterday I didn't get on the treadmill until after church. It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was crazy. I was like, dang, I do not want to get on the treadmill in the middle of the afternoon. And last night we went to Hall's Chop House. We, meaning my husband and my oldest son. And when we got there, if you don't know, Charleston, South Carolina is the #1 city in the United States to be visited, and it's #2 in the world. It's an amazing city. It's very historical, has a lot of culture, it has a lot of art, and I think you should come and visit. And when you come and visit, I think you should go to Hall's Chop House as well. But bring your pocketbook with you, big fat wallet you're going to need, because you know how some restaurants, they'll have the $1 sign, and then the $2 signs, and then the $3 signs. Well, this one actually had $4 signs to eat there, right? But it was so amazing, so worth every penny. But as the little hostess was seating us, my son was with us, and he's 14, and the little hostess was like, wow, I wish my parents would bring me to Hall's Chop House. And I told Cameron, actually it was employee appreciation dinner, because Carson works in my business as well, but Cameron and Bud work in our business, and so we talked about business, and it was definitely a business write-off, because you always got to praise your associates, right? And so we did it right last night. Carson's at the beach, so he didn't get to go, but we had an amazing time. But listen, what I want to talk to you about now was getting on that treadmill first thing in the morning, because, you know, for the longest time, when I wanted to lose weight, I think my highest weight was like 227. No, it was 222. And actually, I have a picture here. You see this picture? This is me on a horse, and I weighed 222. And this was the picture that broke the horse's back. And I said, you know what, that's 222 damn much. And we were horseback riding on a beach in I think this was the Dominican Republic when we went on this. It was really cool. But it was so much pain that I had from looking at myself in this picture. And so I hung this picture right here, in front of my treadmill. And this is what I looked at all the time. And I think that's what a lot of people do, is they look at the pain. They're looking in the rear view mirror instead of where they're going, right? So now, well, since I'm not doing that, this is the picture that I have hanging in front of my treadmill now, and this is where I want to go, right? And so this is what you want to do. You want to move away from the pain of whatever's holding you back and towards the pleasure of what you're doing. So today I went to my Toastmasters meeting at lunch, and remember I said I weighed 227, and I haven't seen one of my Toastmasters in a while, and today I weigh every Monday. I weighed 214 pounds, and he was like, Becky, have you lost some weight? And I was like, you can tell? And he was like, yeah, I can tell. So guys, keep going, but more importantly, put the good things, you know, where you're going in front of you, instead of the pain of where you've been, because that's what keeps you motivated. That's what keeps you going. And well, that's what keeps me going. I will be defined by a vision of the future. I will not be defined by the memories of the past. Debbie, that is so right. That is so right. That's a really good quote. I don't know who said it. Maybe it's Debbie's quote, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. Don't let your past, don't let this rear view mirror that I'm looking at keep me from seeing this big old windshield. That's why the windshield is so big, because the vision is so bright, and the little rear view mirror is like this big, right? And that's what you want to do. Thank you, Delroy. Thanks to everybody for watching. Happy Monday. I am going to watch Big Papa. Big Papa is coaching these 11 and 12-year-old little guys football, and since Carson isn't home tonight because he's at the beach, I'm going to go out to the ball field where Bud and Cameron are. So I hope you all have an amazing Monday afternoon. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Becky Thames. Super passionate about helping you earn your first dime online. I know people send me messages. They're like, Becky, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. And I will say, the more that I'm out there, the more daggers that you get thrown at you, right? So I'm going to start a list of all these people that throw daggers and tell me I'm dishonest and I'm this and I'm that. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'll never be able to change your mind. Whatever you think, that's your thoughts, right? And I'm not in the convincing business. I'm not in the business to convince you to change your mind. I'm in the business to change your life by helping you sell online with e-commerce. So if you're interested in selling on Amazon and eBay, send me a message. I'll steer you in the right direction, because I'm like a pointer sister. I'm so excited. I'll point you in the right direction. Hope you all have an amazing Monday. I'll see you tomorrow after my audit. I'll let you know how it goes. Bye.